tax collector. Matthew worked for the government, and he would collect taxes. But because the government was corrupt and the tax collectors were corrupt, in Jewish law, you were allowed to lie to them, and they were not permitted in the temple. They were unclean. They were unlovable. They were ostracized. Can't come to church. I had someone come in recently. He said, my nephew is gay. Can he come to your church? I'm not a Christian. Can I come to your church? I got this problem. Can I come? Everybody can come. Everybody. Say everybody. Everybody. Say everybody. Why? Because God loves everybody. Now, let's be clear. In our culture, when we think God loves me and when we think you love me, we translate that to mean you're going to do what I want. You're going to give me what I want. That's not what it is. And if you don't give me what I want, you don't love me. That's what our culture has translated into love. God said, no, I love you based on me, God says. It's not based on you. And my love is based on justice. My love is based on my heart. This is what God said. And my love is going to transform you into what I created you to be. It has nothing to do with what your desires are unless those desires come from me. It's all about God. So we're all welcome here, not because of anything we are. Because we're all sinners. Everyone say, I'm a sinner. Not me, you. You're a sinner, you're a sinner. Oh, yes, I am. But everyone say, I am a sinner. Pat your chest, say, I'm a sinner. And God loves you anyway. So Jesus is walking around and Jesus says, I'm going to tell you I love everybody all day long. And for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son. For God so loved the world, not because the world was good, but because the world was lost. God loved the world because of who God was. Jesus says, I'm going to tell you that, but I'm going to show you. So in this story, Jesus is walking around, and he says to this tax collector, Matthew, follow me. And the religious are going to say, wait a minute, that guy is unclean. He's not, you don't associate with that guy. He's outside the sphere of God's love. And look what it says. It says in verse 9, let me read it again. As Jesus passed on from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the tax office. And he said, follow me. And he arose. And it happened as Jesus sat at the table in the house. Now, in Luke chapter 5, the same story is written. And it says that Jesus actually went to his house. It was his house, Matthew's house. And he sat at the table. And look what it says. It says, it happened as Jesus was at the table that many tax collectors and sinners, or the unlovable, the outcast, came and sat down with him and his disciples. So here's Jesus sitting at the table. And you got Matthew, he's unlovable because he's a tax collector. You got this girl over here that's got an issue of blood. She's unlovable because she's unclean because she's got a blood flow and you can't touch her or touch anything she touches. You got this sexually immoral person. You got this drunkard. You got this person who's an idolater. You got this person who's extortion. All these people who are unlovable. And Jesus says, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to sit down and eat with you. And they're hanging out and he's loving them. And all of them are sitting in their mind. I wasn't there, obviously, but I got to believe they're sitting there and they're going, man, those religious people would never do this with us. This guy's different. This needs to be you. Everybody in your world needs to know you love them before they know what you know about the Bible.